Good evening, Sir Talazal here, and I'd like to talk about fear and how it's effective. Today we shall discuss Audition by Takashi Miike. This one's one of my all-time favorites due to the way it is written and directed. We're gonna get in some spoiler territory, so if you haven't seen it, please do so and come back to hear my take on it. Ready? Audition is about a middle-aged man, Shigeharu Oyama, a widower due to his wife's death years earlier. His high school son tells him he should remarry, but he is hesitant. However, after pondering over the suggestion, he agrees. His friend Yasuhisa Yoshikawa, a film producer, helps him set up a phony audition in order to lure in a possible bride. Aoyama is nervous of the whole ordeal, but still goes along with it nonetheless.
俺再婚でもしようかなと思って。
やっとその気になったの？相手どんな女？
これから探すんだよ。息子に言われちゃったよ。最近勝負売れてるから再婚でもしたなって。それでその気になっちゃった。できるだけいろんな女にやって理想の女を選んでみたいんだ。なんだ。はあ、やっぱり無理かな。だよな。
いや、任せろ。一つだけ方法あるよ。オーディションやるんだよ。
Here is where we meet Asami Yamazaki. It was love at first sight, as we are led to believe. He is enchanted by her emotional depth and appearance. Aoyama's friend grows suspicious after not being able to contact any of her references, and warns Aoyama. However, Aoyama, being the stubborn male he is, and blinded by his heart, ignores him and thus seeks her out. They get in touch and go out in a few dates, and Aoyama finds himself further attached. She agrees to accompany him to a seaside hotel, where a smitten Aoyama intends to propose marriage. At the hotel, Asami reveals burn scars on her body before making love. Asami demands that Aoyama pledges his love to her and no one else. A deeply moved Aoyama agrees.
ダメよ、まだ脱がないで。私の体を見てください。
とても綺麗だ。
私だけを愛してくれなきゃ嫌よ。
分かってる。
みんなそう言うの。でもあなただけは他の人と違うでしょ。私だけいい？私だけを愛して。
In the morning, Asami is nowhere to be found. Aoyama tries to track her down using her resume, but as Yoshikawa warned, all of the contacts are dead ends.
頼まないよ。自分で探すよ。
いや、
He insists nonetheless and finds himself in the studio where she claimed to have trained, but finds only disturbing secrets about her past. He denies it all and keeps searching, leading him to find more clues and then hallucinate. After going back home to drink away his unease, he finds himself collapsing from a drug that was mixed in with the alcohol.
そうだ。オーディションやろう。
息子に言われたんです。最近しょぼくれてるんで再婚でもしたらって。それでその気になりました。
Aoyama begins having a flashback as the drug begins to take effect. Here, Asami walks in wearing a butcher's clothes. She believes he takes advantage of young girls using the fake auditions. She's only half right though, which makes him agonize further.
Awesome.
She then begins the long process of torture the movie is well known for. His son, Shigehiko, returns home as Asami begins to cut off Aoyama's right foot. As she attacks the boy, Aoyama appears to suddenly wake up back in the hotel after he and Asami had sex. And his current ordeal seems to be only a nightmare. Aoyama proposes marriage and Asami accepts. As he falls back to sleep in the hotel,
オーディションに応募して一番得したの私ですね。だって映画じゃなくて本当のヒロインになれたんだもの。
he returns to find his son fighting Asami, who is brandishing mace.
なんだよお前。なんだよ。
Shigehiko kicks her downstairs, breaking her neck. Aoyama tells his son to call the police and stares at the dying Asami, who repeats what she said on one of their dates about her excitement on seeing him again.
一人と僕にも詳しくわからないんですけれど、左足が切断されて出血がすごいです。はいはい、世田谷区奥沢 6の20の4。はい。
お忙しいんだろうなって思ってました。
いません。
私にはわからないお仕事なんだし。こんなこと言うとなんて鬱陶しい女だろうって思われるかもしれませんけど、私ずっと電話を待っていたんです。
So, how is this an effective way to make us, the audience, fear? Well, you have to understand that every little detail went into play to make us stuck to our chairs. The music by Koji Endo helped in creating a spectacular atmosphere. The cast couldn't possibly have done a better job. Yeah, there were errors here and there, but they were so abysmal that they only made the whole experience that much real. The emotion posed by the cast was exceptional. The look in Aoyama's face when he realized that he had been betrayed, and then knowing that his mistake had cost the life of his son, was so fulfilling. Takashi might clearly outdid himself with this piece. So, what could possibly be more horrifying than realizing your loved one was gonna be your end, and all because of a misunderstanding? Our poor protagonist was paralyzed and left defenseless, as the person he loved carved him up. This film tackles many topics that didn't take away from the film's power over the audience. What's more terrifying than knowing that a simple mistake could cost you your life? We, the audience, know that Aoyama only wanted to fall in love again, but because of a simple mistake, it costed him dearly. The film tackled the topic beautifully, and that's why it will forever be memorable.